Have you ever noticed how some people speak with such crystal clear precision, while others might have sounds that seem a little muddled or tricky to understand? It is truly fascinating how our mouths, tongues, and lips work together in perfect harmony to create the intricate tapestry of human language. Well, that amazing and highly coordinated process is exactly what we call articulation in speech. Simply put, articulation is the clear and precise production of individual speech sounds. It is the physical ability to smoothly and accurately move our articulators, which are our lips, tongue, jaw, and soft palate, to make all the distinct sounds that seamlessly form words in our language. Think of articulation as the finely tuned choreography of your entire vocal apparatus. Each specific sound, like the P in park or the TH in think, requires a very precise placement and a coordinated movement of your articulators. For instance, to produce a clear P sound, your lips come together firmly, briefly stopping the airflow, and then they releases a small burst of air. Conversely, for the T sound, your tongue tip taps the roof of your mouth just behind your upper front teeth, creating a different kind of air releases. When we articulate clearly, it signifies that we are correctly forming each of these individual sounds and then sequencing them smoothly and rapidly to create fully understandable words and coherent sentences. This intricate motor planning and its execution are skills that are developed through consistent practice and extensive exposure to language, primarily during early childhood. If any part of this complex system is not working just right, or if the coordination is slightly off, it can directly affect how clearly a person speaks, which is precisely why speech-language pathologists often dedicate their efforts to improving specific sound production. So, what does understanding articulation mean for you in a practical sense? Paying closer attention to articulation essentially means being more aware of the specific way you are forming your sounds as you speak. If you, or perhaps a family member or friend, struggles with consistently producing certain sounds clearly, a wonderful initial step is to simply practice. You can try saying words slowly and deliberately, consciously focusing on the exact position and movement of your tongue and lips for each sound you make. Using a small mirror can also be an incredibly helpful visual tool to observe precisely what your mouth and tongue are doing. A truly fascinating aspect of articulation is how it intricately connects to a broader concept known as phonology. While articulation specifically concerns the physical production of individual speech sounds, phonology, on the other hand, refers to the systematic rules that govern how sounds are organized, combined, and ultimately used within a specific language. For example, in the English language, we typically do not place the K sound and the N sound together at the very beginning of a word and then pronounce both sounds, as is evident in words like knife, where the K is silent. This particular pattern is an example of a phonological rule in action. Understanding this important distinction helps speech-language pathology professionals accurately pinpoint whether a communication difficulty arises from a motor speech challenge, which is typically referred to as an articulation disorder, or if it stems from a pattern-based challenge related to sound organization, known as a phonological disorder. Both types of challenges can significantly impact overall speech clarity, but they originate from distinct underlying processes, thus requiring different therapeutic approaches. Recognizing this difference is key to effective support. Ultimately, striving for good articulation is all about ensuring that your intended message is not merely heard, but truly and completely understood by your listeners. When our individual speech sounds are distinct, well-formed, and flow naturally, it makes communication feel effortless and genuinely enjoyable for everyone involved. Focusing actively on clear articulation allows us to express our thoughts, our ideas, and our feelings with greater confidence and precision, thereby building stronger connections and significantly reducing any potential frustration in all our everyday conversations.